Good morning and welcome to our weekly Sunday Aryatara practice. Today we will do the Aryatara sadhana, the praises to the 21 taras, the benefits of the praises, the Sokka practice, and the Zambala practice. We'll start in the yellow prayer book on page 1.
Tarbadan Tamje Jembe Pardo Jubarsepa Tamje Jetorsepe Manam Kadan Yambe Semjen Tamje Devadan Dongadan Jar Nyurdula Nameba Badope Sanjo Rambo Tobarsa.
All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue.
Sancho Zambala Bala Tenzin Dola Pendonda Sancho Semne Jiji Tenzin Dona Labala Rimba Yendola Baji.
I take refuge in the Buddhas until I attain the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until I attain the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Mainam Kadan Yambe Semjen Tamje Devadan Devaja Demba Jurje Donga Donga Jeju Dava Jurje Donga Mebe Devada Mandava Jurje Niran Chatan Nidan Drabe Tanyam La Nebarjuchi.
May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Go to the Aryatara sadhana, page 1.
Namo Sanje Chötsoganga Chomdema Dhanro Chamje Sanjo Semjeto Namo Sanje Chötsoganga Chomdema Dhanro Chamje Sanjo Semjeto.
Namo, in the Mother Victress, embodiment of all the Buddhas, Dharma, and Sangha, I and all beings take refuge and resolve to cultivate bodhicitta, the mind of enlightenment.
Om Sobhava Sarvadam Sobhava Davam Chanted Tormanda Yonje Sojan Excellent John Bongo No Sabonga Bender Bare Budange Sojjan Trebe Songkur Yomeja Manzara ayun jana pe pajan guru su om tare te tori turi mama ayun jana pe pajan guru su om tare te tori turi mama ayun jana pe pajan guru su om tare tu re mama ayujana pe pajan guru su om tare tu re mama ayujana pe pajan guru su om tare tu re mama ayujana pe pajan guru su om tare tu re mama ayujana pe pajan guru su om tare tu re mama ayujana pe pajan guru su om tare tu re mama ayujana pe pajan guru su om tare tu re mama ayujana pe pajan guru su om tare tu re mama ayujana pe pajan guru su om tare tu re mama ayujana pe pajan guru su om tare tu re mama ayujana pe pajan guru su om tare tu re mama ayujana pe pajan guru su om tare tu re mama ayujana pe pajan guru su om tare tu re mama ayujana pe pajan guru su om tare tu re mama ayujana pe pajan guru su om tare tu re mama ayujana pe pajan guru Zawai Tongren Chen Da Tormane Dayanga De Chom De De Mambu Parde Lame Gutse Jarde Je Tim Tong Jim Da Dogon Zembenzo Jeva Pade Sovahu Tovutamle Juvomene Gundra Chinjani Metambaju. Mepse te top jin jana tse chen tok ji gong la xie Arya Dharan Bandra Sana Savate Kona Juyo Shapser Medobe Mametre Chasha Zero Dayonanga Jarsita Name Pamjur Kunzang Chudinja Lazonjo Oya Dare Sapare Vara Argam Pade Dube Alogan and Nevada Shabda Badu Sabasharana Gala Bunzo Yalan Koryoji Nana Tosamji Nanaji Dabu Zonda Mazong Boko Dalula Yumden Mamba Rana Mangala Punza Manga Pujuso Shemedodra Rara Lenje Nidu Jimbonde Sanje Shelo Midu Puye Jogonam Da Shundu Juboju.
Page 19. Noble Aryatara and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abiding in the 10 directions in the 3 times, I prostrate to you with utter sincerity. I visualize offerings of actual and imaginary flowers, incense, butter lamps, perfume, feasts, music, and so forth. Retinue of Aryatara, please accept them. I confess the 10 non-virtues, the 5 inexpiable transgressions, the afflictive emotions habituated by the mind, and my every misdeed from beginningless time until today. I rejoice in the merit of all virtues accumulated in the 3 times, by hearers, solitary realizers, bodhisattvas, ordinary people, and so forth. Please turn the wheel of the Dharma of the greater, lesser, and common vehicles, according to the varied thoughts and intellectual capacities of sentient beings. As long as samsara remains, please do not pass into nirvana, but look with compassion upon sentient beings who are sinking in the ocean of suffering. Whatever merit I have amassed is the cause of enlightenment. Thus, before too long, may I become a glorious guide to transient beings.
Sobhavashut Om Ranjan Dharma Dharju Ama
We go to the handout, the praises to the 21 Taras. Om, I prostrate to the noble transcendent liberator. Homage Tara, swift heroic, eyes like lightning instantaneous, sprung from opening stamens of the Lord of three worlds, tear-born lotus. Homage she whose face combines 100 autumn moons at fullest, blazing with light rays resplendent as 1,000 star collection. Homage golden blue on lotus, water-born in hand adorn it, giving effort calm austerities, patience meditation her sphere. Homage crown of Tathagatas, actions triumph without limit, relied on by conquerors' children, having reached every perfection. Homage filling with duty, Hong desire direction and space, trampling with her feet the 7 worlds, able to draw forth all beings. Homage worshipped by the all lords, Chakra, Agni, Brahma, Maru, honored by the hosts of spirits, corpse raisers, Gandharvas, Yakshas. Homage with her tread and pit sounds, destroying foes' magic diagrams. Her feet pressing left out right in, blazing in a raging fire blaze. Homage to her very dreadful, destroyer of Mara's champions. She with frowning lotus visage, who is flayer of all enemies. Homage at her heart, her fingers adorn her with 3 jewel mudra. Light rays masses all excited, all directions wheels adorn her. Homage she's so joyous radiant, crown emitting garlands of light, mirthful laughing with tutare, subjugating Mara's devas. Homage she able to summon all earth guardians assembly, shaking frowning with her Hong sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage crown adorned with crescent, moon all ornaments most shining. Amitabha in her hair knot, how much light eternal. Homage she mid wreath ablaze like aeon ending fire abiding. Right stretched, left bent, joy surrounds you, troops of enemies destroying. Homage she who strikes the ground with her palm and with her foot beats it, scowling with the letter Hong. The 7 levels she does conquer. Homage happy, virtuous, peaceful, she whose field is peace nirvana. She endowed with Om and Swaha, destroyer of the great evil. Homage she with joy surrounded, tearing foes' bodies asunder. Freeze with Hong and knowledge mantra, arrangement of the 10 letters. Homage to Re with seed letter, of the shape of syllable Hong. By foot stamping shakes the 3 worlds, Meru, Mandara and Vindhya. Homage holding in her hand the hair-marked moon of Deva lake form, with twice spoken Tada and Pit, totally dispelling poison. Homage she whom gods and their kings and the Kinnaras do honor. Armored in all joyful splendor, she dispels bad dreams and conflicts. Homage she whose 2 eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon, with twice Hara and 2 Tare. She dispels severe contagion. Homage full of liberating, power by the set of 3 natures, destroys hosts of spirits, yakshas, and raise corpses supreme ture. These praises with the root mantras and prostrations thus are 21. We go to the benefits of the 21 Taras praises. To one who has true devotion to the goddess, a wise person who recites this prayer, who remembers her in the evening and upon arising at dawn, absolute fearlessness will be bestowed. All misdeeds will be pacified, all lower realms utterly conquered, and 7 million Buddhas will quickly empower you. In this life, one will attain superior attributes and ultimately progress to the state of Buddhahood. By remembering her, even virulent local or foreign poisons that one has eaten or drunk will be utterly expelled. This prayer completely eliminates the torment of afflictions of negative forces, epidemics, and poisons, even when recited on behalf of others. On reciting it twice, thrice, or 7 times, those who want children will have a child, and those who desire wealth will attain it. All of one's wishes will be fulfilled, all obstacles will self-destruct, and every hindrance will be overcome. We return to the Aryatara sadhana on page 39.
Om Dare Dure Mama Biya Bhajan Guru Soha.
Page 41. Exalted Mother Goddess Tara, residing in the unborn empty expanse of Dharmadhatu, who bestows bliss upon every sentient being, please protect me from all danger. Since mother sentient beings are unaware that they themselves are the Dharmakaya, their minds are navigated by afflictive emotions as they wander adrift through cyclic existence. Mother Goddess, please protect them. Dharma has not yet risen from the depths of some beings' hearts. By adhering to mundane words, they are deceived by erroneous philosophies. Authentic Mother Goddess, please protect them. Having seen the nature of mind itself, so difficult to recognize, some still do not habituate it, but remain distracted by negative activities. Mindful Mother Goddess, please protect them. Regardless of what they do, some remain shackled by their habitual patterns of dualistic grasping at the self-arisen mind of non-dual wisdom. Goddess of the mind of non-duality, please protect them. Although they dwell in the absolute truth, some are ignorant of the interdependence of cause and effect, and confused by the meaning of that which should be understood. Omniscient Mother Goddess, please protect them. Certain individual disciples do not yet comprehend that by possessing an innate space-like nature free of mental concepts, all phenomena are inseparable from space. Perfectly enlightened Mother, please protect them.
Bangavata ayatara mamama ayatara mahasamaya sadhu ay manjoyo samadhuda dalama bhavangana numbhaktanji zonzula nujadamba zovere omdana denda lenjedu korvase dujuneja nemitena vansoso chona lepa sardaso.
Page 50.
Jam sensema vanjada Lama jebengurda Lama laye
Page 52. Exalted, transcendent Lady of Triumph, compassionate one, may I and all innumerable sentient beings purify the two obscurations, and thus swiftly complete the two accumulations. Thus may we attain complete awakening. Until then, in every lifetime, having obtained the sublime bliss of gods and humans, may the obstacles hindering the attainment of omniscience, interfering spirits, epidemics, illnesses, and so forth, as well as the various causes which lead to premature death, nightmares, evil omens, the 8 fears, and all danger, be quickly pacified and eliminated. May abundant auspiciousness, prosperity, and happiness, both mundane and transcendent, increase and proliferate. May every purpose, without exception, be accomplished effortlessly and spontaneously. May we persevere in the practice, and may the sacred Dharma flourish. Through continuous practice, may we behold your sublime face. May we realize emptiness, and may precious bodhicitta broaden and expand like the waxing moon. When we are born in the victor's excellent and lovely mandala from an exquisitely beautiful lotus, may Amitabha, the victorious Buddha of infinite light, give his prophecies again, and thereafter may we gain attainment. In every lifetime, I have thoroughly realized the deity who accomplishes the enlightened activities of all the past, present, and future Buddhas. Bluish-green with a single face and 2 arms, she is the swift subduer. May the auspiciousness of our mother, who holds a Nutpala flower, be present. Queen Mother Tara, may I and others become identical to you, with your retinue, lifespan, pure realm, and nobly superior marks of perfection. Through the power of exaltation and supplication of you, let disease, malevolent spirits, poverty, and quarreling be pacified, and let the Dharma and auspiciousness flourish for myself and others wherever we may live. Having discarded physical deformities, you possess the marks of perfection. Having discarded impediments of speech, your voice is the melodic birdsong of the Kalavinka. Having discarded lapses of the mind, you perceive all that should be known. May the auspiciousness of the lady who blazes with glory be present. Om, homage to she who protects from the 8 fears. Homage to she who blazes in auspicious glory. Homage to she who blocks the gate to the lower realms. Homage to she who leads on the path to the higher realms. You are my constant companion. I pray you will eternally protect me with compassion. O Mama of the Buddhas of the 3 times, you lovingly care for all sentient beings like a mother for her child. Through your love for myself and all beings, you purify the 2 obscurations, so we may perfect the 2 accumulations. In every lifetime, you pacify disturbances arising from the 8 and 10 fears. Having attained merit, Dharma teachings and wealth proliferate. When I am completely released from the iron shackles of self-grasping, may my altruism be indistinguishable from yours in benefiting all beings. Please fulfill the wishes of those disciples who maintain Samaya. We go to the Sokka practice.
Sonje Jodan Zoje Jonan La Sancho Barda Dana Japsumje Darga Jen Sojin Besonamje Rola Panso Sonje Dubarsho.
Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Semje damje dewa dan deva jodan dambar jurje Dongha dan donga je jodan davar jurje Dongha mebe dewa dan mandrava jurje Yeran chadan yedan dra Danyola neba jurje.
May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion.
Ranya da la sarva to solen ramyanka melong chayan balenga ni jo serja torne ja long me teng de tu ji de jong yang shen ja ji na shang a dr zang a je ba o hong zhang shi a da da man lang bam bam tam jian zi Hong Jie Na Wo Long Yue Bu Long Yue Me Ba Ze Xie Xie Kur We Nye Chu Ber We Ze Lui Jie Dharma Mer Jie Ga Ka Chu Da Den O Wa Hu Zik Lai Won Chu Der Ze Gu Ren Xie Yang Sum Da War Jie Wu Zhe Der Ze Tan Ba Ye Yi Xi Der Ze Jam So Jiu.
The top of page 3. I appear as the Yidam deity. From the seed syllable at my heart emanate rum, yum, and come. Fire, wind, and water burn, scatter, and wash away the faults and defects of the torma. Above wind and fire is a hearth of skulls. Above that is a vast, spacious skull filled with the 5 meats and 5 nectars. The 5 meats are marked with Om, Hong, Tam, Tri, and Ah, and the 5 nectars with Mum, Lum, Bum, Pum, and Tum. A wind of Hong emerges from the nostrils, blowing, stirring, and lighting the fire, which melts and boils the substances. The defects bubble over, and the pure essence fills the skull to the brim. Above a moon disk lid, Hom, Ah, and Om are stacked one above the other. Lights radiate from these and gather nectar, which merges with the syllables. The 3 syllables and moon disk melt into light and dissolve into the nectar. Thus it transforms into an ocean of wisdom nectar.
Om Ahong Ha Ho Shi Om Ahong Ha Ho Shi Om Ahong Ha Ho Shi Ranga Thoga Sa Wo Lai Wan Chu Lama Ye Dan Dan Kan Zhou Chu Jiong Sum Hai Tzu No La So Jiong Xip Da Dan
Light radiates from the seed syllables at my heart, inviting the Lama, Yidam, and Dakinis, the protectors and guardians of the Dharma, wealth gods, guardians of the directions, local spirits, obstructing spirits, karmic creditors, and the 6 classes of beings, who then gather before me like billowing clouds.
Agam Badan Bebe Debe Alogan Ganda Neve Shabda Badu Su
According to their ranking order, these guests partake of the torma, with light tubes emerging from their vajra tongues, and thus are pleased and satisfied.
Manna Maya Jimata Divya Lazo Jarvel Yadhuram Jan Sonyeng Yadan Jangar Jamzizo Yisheror Jekaran Kaya Nandun Dadra Sosana Gudrum Namye Sardoso Ahom Tamjin Jamson Todorje Pangun Sabje Saroze Sadro Gurja Pemana Tajin La Song Rumbazo, Tisong Chudia Durmata, Mona Jamja Harana, Shinjong Sandong Rahala, Pilan Nuji Samarso, Chijong Kurji Durmada, Yishero Chikaran Kaya, Parchine Du Durgwedu, Durjil Hopung Gusis, Chuda Demba Sunjem, Daga Samdun Rubardo, Ahom Naman Susen Zambala, Munzen Daman Jumota, Munzel Haman Zamrata, Rizil Hajin Yayan, Kurje Durmand, Yishero de Karankaya, Churden Lom Jubavado, Ahom Lalo Zaka Jamset, Sojong Joso Zanreje, Pangon Dunja Zangazo, Chijin Tumbe Tormand, Yijero de Karankaya, Marche Solan Tendido, Ahom Namsa Pavzo Subje, Zibdan Yuman Enand, Chiparayana de Daga, Dagbon Kurje Tormand, Yijero de Karankaya, Dadun Chijin Rubazo, Ahom Gittan London Jumbozo, Minchapulun Gangonda, Kayan Chijin Durmand, Yishero Je Karankaya, Nursation Appensage, Minchapan Pulun, Shankun Tajen Koan, Ahom Tutuk Sujin Tayet, Chijin Dumba Jajin, Yishero Je Karankaya, Raran Donga Soja, Pende Sansan.
Middle of page 12. Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Glorious Vajra Guardian, Great Black One, and Heruka, Glorious Great Vairava. By nature you are one with Dharmata. In essence you are the same within primordial wisdom, and in character you are equal in unhindered activity. Hero who defeats all unfavorable circumstances, You are the foremost Lord of all appearance and existence, and all gods and demons, wrathful local guardian, great leader of activity oppressors, invincible sovereign of radiant splendor, you protect awareness-holding yogins as if they were your own children. And you assess the absorption of oath-bound practitioners. You are endowed with the radiance of peace, the splendor of increasing and the power of magnetizing activity. You are swift in activities of liberating savage foes and hindrances. Your mighty skill in protecting the teachings is sublime. Powerful Lord with the name, the one endowed with mighty Vajra wrath. Great warrior, God of yogins, please heed me. Please dwell in this holy shrine of enlightened body, speech, and mind of myself, the yogin called Vajra Heruka. Please act to conquer the dread of the four Maras and all obstacles along my path of supreme bliss, whereby I will accomplish unsurpassed awakening. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi companion that will guide me on the authentic path. Until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, and cause my mind to turn toward freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May gods, spirits, and humans be brought under control, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As you are the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Ma Hri, by the power of your compassion and previous aspirations, Mother Achi Chokyi Droma, arise from the Dharma sphere and look upon me from the space of primordial wisdom. Miraculously descend upon this activity mandala. Mother Achi, Lady of Namam, powerful Dharma Tara, Wisdom Tara, Samaya Tara, magnetizing goddess, flesh-eating Karma Dakini, noble Lady Tashi Siringma, Mio Lobsangma, Tekar Drosangma, Tingi Shal Sangma, and Chopin Ring Sangma, protectors of the lineage forefathers, protectors of frightful hermitages, protectors with Samaya who pledged to protect the teachings of the Kagyu lineage. Your luminous wisdom never fades, your compassion never withholds, your blessings are never far, and your power is unobstructed. All of you bless us yogins and our retinue. Through your enlightened body, bless us through your enlightened speech, bless us through your enlightened mind, bless us through your enlightened qualities, bless us through your enlightened activities. Act so as to conquer adverse circumstances and the dread of the four Maras. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi companion that will guide me on the true path. Thus, until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, but cause my mind to turn toward freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May gods, spirits, and humans be brought under control, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. Jaya, Jaya, Siddhi, Siddhi, Pada, Pada.
Chona Nale Baza Dozo Om Sutra De Rambanza Zoa Yumden De Je Jingaru Rupan Zipe Kanzalo Perjin Jungwa Shashi Chujung Sumanam Je Dashi
Go to Zambala, summoning good fortune in the rainfall of blessings, benefit and happiness text. Watch and pure land of perfect happiness, even the name of sorrows unknown. Amitas grant long life, regard me kind-heartedly, in Potala pure land of perfect compassion. Even 5 poisons names don't exist. Chenrezig, hold me with love. Grant me the supreme city in lotus light, pure land of Vidyadhara's deathless life. Even misery's names are gone. Lotus born, grant your blessings. Sky-bearing rainbow body, in manifest joy, land of perfect bliss. Even the names for confused hate don't exist. Vajrasattva grant blessings, mirror like wisdom city, in glory endowed land of perfect splendor. Even names for confused pride don't exist. Ratna Sambhava bestow equanimity, wisdom in Devachan, pure land of great happiness. Even names for confused desire are gone. Amitabha, bless and grant discerning wisdom city, in fulfilled activity, land of perfect Buddha deeds. There's no words for jealousy. Amoga city, bestow all accomplishing wisdom, in the Agnin Dharma sphere, endowed with 5 perfections. Ignorance does not exist. Vedachana grant Dharma, that to wisdom city, grant vital essences of the 5 great mothers and long life. Enemnated Uddiyana, so gal dwells with Dakinis, grant bliss, emptiness, mastery, fortune of profound mantra, gurus of phenomena, where all lineage yidams dwell. Grant awakening in one life, fortune of Mahamudra, in the sphere of self-display. dwell the atoms of peace and wrath, grant supreme and common powers, city fulfilling all aims. In 24 sacred sites gather infinite sky dancers, great rambling liberating powers. Secret mantra in Dharmakaya's expanse, dwell the lineage lords and kin, grant enlightened acts, increase 2 stages mantra, deity in all taming Tulku sphere. Dwell Mahakala and court, grant subjugating city, fortune of enlightened acts. Hong Hari and by Shravana's Abao dwells a wealth god Zambala, who acts kindly for all beings, master of life, merit, wealth, food and fortune with your court. Don't waver from your heart pledge. Think of us compassionately, think all your life fortune. Bring here fortune of cattle, fortune of swift horses, and wealth of wish-granting livestock, the fortune of fertile sheep, and of herd animals, fortune of goats and those best cattle, wealth of wish-granting cows, bulls, mules to carry heavy loads. All this good fortune bring here, fortune of fine lovely silk, highly priced gold and silver, fertile soil and the 6 grains, precious gems and ornaments, food and drink of every kind, bring them here as good fortune, Rama's fortune from above. Ghost spirits wealth midway, Nagas wishing gem below, 3 worlds, gods and humans wealth, bring them here as good fortune. The Bagbo's body fortune, Zamboling's holy dharma, Balancho's fortunate wealth, Brahmanyan's longevity, beings life, strength and merit, of all lands grant their fortune. Indian kings religious might, Chinese kings all reaching force, Persian kings fortune and wealth, the army of King Gesa, the courage of Ukarhor, as good fortune bring them here, fortune of the endless sky, fortune of the stable grounds, perfect wealth, food and clothing, radiant splendor, riches, strength, armor, weapons, miracle powers. The scriptures, fortune of brave and strong boys, beautiful and virtuous girls, pure offspring, please all of these, bring them here as good fortune, like sun and moon's eastern rise, eastern long life fortune. Come like the swirling southern clouds, southern long life fortune. Come like enshrouding mist, western long life fortune. Please come here, like a river flows northern. Long life fortune, please come here, like rain falling from above. Upper long life fortune, come like 6 grains ripening below. Lower long life fortune, come, fortune of melodious praise. Come like turquoise dragons roar, fortune of art students' light. Come like dazzling star garlands. Hong Eastern Vajradaki, Nehi bring nice fortune, pacify disease, demons, hindrances. Southern Jewel Dakini, bring resources, food and wealth, expand life, merit, riches. Western lotus Dakini, summon power to tame all things, samsara and nirvana. Northern action Dakini, bring the four enlightened acts, annihilate hinders evil. Wealth gods with your retinue, bring here all the world's fortune. Bring auspicious objects here, bring fortunate objects here. Always remain at this place and make these fortunes steadfast. Potentize life substances and at this place protect wealth. Please remain firm, unchanging. Grant eternal life city, grant eternal treasure city, grant wealth and merit city. Grant two cities, let them be accomplished spontaneously. Sarva city, alala ho. Om Ahong. The three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Oriana, and assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the four empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajrapati. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power over Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I obtain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the Guru's three Kayas, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the long-life deities of the 5 families, which causes the 5 poisons to manifest as the 5 aspects of primordial wisdom. May I obtain the empowerment of the Dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is attained. May I obtain the empowerment of white Zambala Yabyum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I obtain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I obtain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I obtain the empowerment of the self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional aspects of unawareness. May I obtain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomena of samsara and nirvana. May I obtain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the 4 extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I obtain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I obtain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I obtain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I obtain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. The Guru, who is the 3 Kayas, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky, or water pouring into water, without reference point, into the all-pervasive, open space of awe. Within a state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomena, let go of everything. In this state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Samaya, seal, seal, seal. Om Hari. By this virtue of timelessness beyond the 3 times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field, great bliss, and reach the ground of no return. We go to the blue prayer book, King of Aspiration prayer. After. The blue prayer book on page 41, 40. Ho, everything, appearance and existence, samsara and nirvana, has a single ground, yet 2 paths and 2 fruitions, and magically displays as awareness or unawareness. Through Kuntuzampo's prayer, may all beings become Buddhas, completely perfected in the abode of the Dharma Dhatu. The ground of all is uncompounded, and the self-arising great expanse beyond expression has neither the name samsara nor nirvana. Realizing just this, you are a Buddha. Not realizing this, you are a being wandering in samsara. I pray that all you beings of the 3 realms may realize the true meaning of the inexpressible ground. I, Kuntuzampo, have realized the truth of this ground, free from cause and condition, which is just this self-arising awareness. It is unstained by outer expression and inner thought, affirmation or denial, and is not defiled by the darkness of unmindfulness. Thus, this self-manifesting display is free from defects. I, Kuntuzampo, abide as intrinsic awareness. Even though the 3 realms were to be destroyed, there is no fear. There is no attachment to the 5 desirable qualities of sense objects. In self-arising consciousness, free of thoughts, there is neither solid form nor the 5 poisons. In the unceasing clarity of awareness, singular in essence, there yet arises the display of the 5 wisdoms. From the ripening of these 5 wisdoms, the 5 original Buddha families emerge, and through the expanse of their wisdom, the 42 peaceful Buddhas appear. Through the arising power of the 5 wisdoms, the 60 wrathful Herukas manifest. Thus the ground awareness is never mistaken or wrong. I, Kuntuzampo, am the original Buddhas of all. And through this prayer of mine, may all you beings who wander in the 3 realms of samsara realize this self-arising awareness, and may your great wisdom spontaneously increase. My emanations will continuously manifest in billions of unimaginable ways, appearing in forms to help you beings who can be trained. Through my compassionate prayer, may all of you beings who wander in the 3 realms of samsara escape from the 6 life forms. From the beginning, you beings are deluded because you do not recognize the awareness of the ground. Being thus unmindful of what occurs is delusion, the very state of unawareness and the cause of going astray. From this delusive state comes a sudden fainting away, and then a subtle consciousness of wavering fear, and from that wavering fear there arises a separation of self and the perception of others as enemies. Gradually the tendency of separation strengthens, and from this the circle of samsara begins. Then the emotion of the 5 poisons develop. These actions of these emotions are endless. You beings lack awareness because you are unmindful, and this is the basis of your going astray. Through my prayer, may all you beings recognize your intrinsic awareness. Innate unawareness means unmindfulness and distraction. Imputing unawareness means dualistic thoughts towards self and others. Both kinds of unawareness are the basis for the delusions of all beings. Through Kuntuzampo's prayer, may all you beings wandering in samsara clear away the dark fog of unmindfulness, clear away the clinging thoughts of duality. May you recognize your own intrinsic awareness. Dualistic thoughts create doubt. From subtle attachment to this dualistic turn of mind, dualistic tendencies become stronger and thicker. Food, wealth, clothes, home, and friends, these 5 objects of the senses and your beloved family, all these things cause torment by creating longing and desire. These are all worldly delusions. The activities of grasping and clinging are endless. When the fruition of attachment ripens, you are born as a hungry ghost, tormented by coveting and desiring, miserable, starving, and thirsty. Through Kuntuzampo's prayer, may all you desirous and lustful beings who have attachments neither reject longing desires nor accept attachment to desires. Let your consciousness relax in its own natural state. Then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of perfect discernment. When external objects appear, the subtle consciousness of fear will arise. From this fear, the habit of anger becomes stronger and stronger. Finally, hostility comes, causing violence and murder. When the fruition of this anger ripens, you will suffer in the hell by boiling and burning. Through Kuntuzampo's prayer, you beings of the 6 realms, when strong anger arises for you, neither reject nor accept it. Instead, relax in the natural state and achieve the wisdom of clarity. When your mind becomes full of pride, there will arise thoughts of competition and humiliation. As this pride becomes stronger and stronger, you will experience the suffering of quarrels and abuse. When the fruition of this karma ripens, you will be born in the God realms and experience the suffering of change and falling to lower rebirths. Through Kuntuzampo's prayer, may you beings who develop pride, let your consciousness relax in the natural state. Then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of equanimity. By increasing the habit of duality, by praising yourself and denigrating others, your competitive mind will lead you to jealousy and fighting, and you will be born in the jealous God realm, where there is much killing and injury. From the result of that killing, you will fall into the hell realm. Through Kuntuzampo's prayer, when jealousy and competitive thoughts arise, do not grasp them as enemies. Just relax and ease, then consciousness can hold its own natural state. May you achieve the wisdom of unobstructed action. By being distracted, careless, and unmindful, you beings will become dull, foggy, and forgetful. By being unconscious and lazy, you will increase your ignorance, and the fruition of this ignorance will be to wander helplessly in the animal realm. Through Kuntuzampo's prayer, may you beings who have fallen into the dark pit of ignorance shine the light of mindfulness and thereby achieve wisdom free from thought. All you beings of the 3 realms are actually identical to the Buddhas, the ground of all. But your misunderstanding of the ground causes you to go astray, so you act without aim. 6 karmic actions are a delusion, like a dream. I am the primordial Buddha, here to train the 6 kinds of beings. Through all my manifestations, through Kuntuzampo's prayer, may all you beings, without exception, attain enlightenment in the state of Dharma Dhatu. Ah-ho! Hereafter, whenever a very powerful yogin, with his or her awareness radiant and free from delusion, recites this very powerful prayer, then all who hear it will achieve enlightenment within 3 lifetimes. During a solar or lunar eclipse, during an earthquake, or when the earth rumbles, at the solstices or the new year, you should visualize Kuntuzampo. And if you pray loudly so all can hear, the beings of the three realms will be gradually liberated from suffering through the prayer of the yogin and will finally achieve enlightenment. We'll do the World Peace Prayer on page 38. The three jewels and three roots, trustworthy source of refuge, and in particular the Lord of Snow, Avalokiteshvara, Jetsuntara, and Guru Padmasambhava, I supplicate you, please follow your previous pledges. Bestow blessings that this aspiration prayer may be fulfilled most perfectly. Due to the degeneration of times when thoughts and deeds of beings are perverted, and the inner and outer elements have lost their balance, men and cattle are seized by epidemic disease previously unheard of, intruding Rahus, Nagas, powerful demons, and dark forces, blight, frost, and hail, bad harvest, warfare, and so forth. Erratic rainfall, heat, misery, and droughts in the world, destruction by the elements such as earthquakes and the threat of fire, and in particular barbaric offenses causing harm to the teachings are rampant. May all types of harm and injury around the world be swiftly pacified and overcome. May precious and supreme bodhicitta spontaneously arise in the mind stream of all beings, human and non-human, and may they be free from destructive thoughts and deeds. May all be endowed with a loving mind for one another, and may well-being, glory, and prosperity prevail throughout the world. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and wide and ever last. By the truthful power of the three roots, the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas, by any root of virtue existing in samsara and nirvana, and by the root of our and power of our perfectly pure, highest intention, may the fruition of our supplication and aspiration be attained. Long life prayers in the Yellow Prayer Book on page 22. For this realm encircled by the snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may you remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the three jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya Lion, supreme are your activities of guiding others with your perfect deeds. May you, the precious Guru, who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of the Lord Drigongpa, great Lord of the three jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy dharma's peace and light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. The one known in the noble land as Aryadeva, emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chidingpa, the heart son of Jigdingompo. May the life of the glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 aeons. Page 28. May the teachings of the great Drigongpa Ratnashri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld until the end of cyclic existence, through study, practice, hearing, contemplation, and meditation. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate aeon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate to the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
이번에 사과탱 그 자작하라 족바담지 특제치 아주 손안 빠듬에 바래 강인들이 독지 빠져를 못지 승만이 냐니 계신싱도 나 이나 예랑서 검적돼 나그 강양 맞이 니 거기는 손안 쳐보도 터고나 이 게다 지시랑 검송말이 그랬다 자작하라 잡을는 자작하리 주님 뭐 제면서 특제치에 하자 손안 쳐보 터고요.
Thank you everyone for joining us on the live stream today for the practice, and it's actually an incredible merit. And Dzogchen Patrul Rinpoche had said that if you want to accumulate merit while lying down and sleeping, then you should rejoice in the roots of virtue of others. And so if doing nothing and just lying and sleeping, if you still want to accumulate merit, then you should rejoice in the virtues of others. So everyone who around the world who joined on the live stream, and always who is listening to the Dharma and also teaching the Dharma, I would like to thank you. The merit is really great.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rinpoche, and thank you everyone for joining us today. Please join us this afternoon from 3 to 4 p.m. For Venerable Khenpo Tenzin's meditation series on the 37 Bodhisattva practices. Hope to see you then. Thank you. Be well.
To